What's going on, YouTube? So today we are going to be going over the new MLB The Show 25 trailer, and I also have a schedule for MLB The Show 25. So it's going to tell us when the Road to the Show streams are at, when the Diamond Dynasty videos are at, when franchise videos are at. So that way, you guys, if you guys want to watch some of this content, or you guys want to see my breakdown of this content, you guys can know when to expect that to happen. And in fact, I'm actually just going to pull that up right now because I think it's very important. So here we go. The feature deep dive for gameplay will be on February 11th, and the SDS feature premiere stream will be on the 13th for gameplay. So anytime with the gameplay, any new mechanics, like a lot of the things that we saw from that you're going to see from the trailer, more into it on the 11th and the 13th. Same thing with Road to the Show, Metal Bats, College, all that stuff, February 18th and the 20th for the stream. So they're going to do a deep dive on it on the 18th, which might just be a text, like basically a text on their website and stuff like that you could read through, or it could also be implied to a YouTube video. But then they're going to actually have a stream where they probably take Q&A, answer some of our questions. That's on the 20th. And then for franchise and storylines, we have the 25th, a dedicated day for franchise and a dedicated day for storylines deep dive, and then a stream on the 27th that's going to cover storylines and franchise. And pretty much I will be doing videos those same days for these things. And on March 4th, we're going to get a deep dive for Diamond Dynasty, so I will cover that. And then on the 6th, there'll be a feature premiere, and anything new they might have added, I'll also cover that in my video. But you can also watch their streams over on Twitch and YouTube. There's going to be a dev tournament, so if you guys want to see gameplay of the game, that's going to be happening on March 11th, as well as our Legends trailer. And then feature premiere for live content on the 13th, so probably the first season of content, or how content is going to be structured this year. We'll get that on March 13th. And then, of course, early access launch for people that pre-order the digital deluxe version of the game will be on March 14th. And if you got the standard edition of the game, you'll be able to play it on March 18th. Now, let's go take a look at this trailer and let's see if we can break it down. I'm not going to have the audio on the trailer because copyright issues, so I will mute the audio, but we're still going to be going through the trailer and seeing what we can find. I've went through this, so I kind of know what to expect, but we're also going to turn captions on just so we can kind of see what's going on. So gameplay trailer, already missed something. We already missed something. Here it is. Let's show it again real quick. Gameplay trailer right here. It looks like we have a new meter for robbing home runs. I'm hoping that this is not like just a Road to the Show thing. We get something similar to this in Diamond Dynasty. Will it be perfect? No, probably not, because it's new. But I'm assuming that it's going to be you'll be able to time your jumps a lot better and kind of know if you have a chance of robbing the home run or not. Where sometimes it had like a robbing ribbon, but the ball was impossible to rob. So hopefully it's more accurate than in previous years when we used to have that ribbon on the wall that would kind of tell us that we could rob it. So that's the first thing I noticed from the trailer. At least the first thing I know. If I missed anything, let me know, right? Here's something. So apparently with the new hitting mechanic in the game, you might be able to have exit velos of 126 miles per hour. We'll talk about that hitting mechanic later on once they show it, but it's pretty much showed off here. 126 miles per hour exit velo is absolutely crazy. Okay, next thing, let's let the trailer play, and we will talk about it once we get there. As we go through, I think, Road to the Show, here we go. A new journey for Road to the Show starts here. It's going to be Road to the Show starting in high school. And then we got, look at that, we got the metal fences. As we go on, we're going to get some college baseball, and we love to see that. So right here, we got UCLA, LSU, and I guess Tennessee. I'm terrible with Jersey. I hope that's not Texas. I think it's Tennessee, though. So we got Tennessee. And then right here, oh, back it up. My bad. We'll back it up just a little bit because we missed a college right there on the wall. TCU. Now, are the Titans, is that Tennessee Titans? Or is that another school? I think I don't know. That part I do not know. Don't watch college baseball, so not too sure about that, but it is right there. I don't really see anything right here. We got the Indianapolis Indians, Louisville Bats, Norfolk Tides, nothing crazy there. Introducing something new for Road to the Show is the Path to 99 progression. So there's gonna be a new progression system for Road to the Show. Now, it's new for 25. So is it going back to the old progression, or is it something that they revamped and created from scratch? We'll have to wait and actually see it. If it's like going back to the old progression system where you could bump up to a 99, or is it going to be something new and exciting for MLB The Show 25? Now, there was like metal bat sounds. Obviously, I didn't play the sound on, but there is metal bat sounds, just so you guys know. New in 25, get in the game with first-person action. Now, I imagine this is probably a Road to the Show thing, but first-person Road to the Show, that could be pretty cool and immersive and get you kind of more into the game as your Road to the Show player. So I'm not opposed to that at all. I think that's kind of a cool feature to add. Obviously, we've seen like the throwing stuff and like the different mini games that they've had for throwing. So that's still in there. And now in 25, created Dynasty with franchise front office experience, a new front office experience. Don't really know what that's going to be until we see the actual deep dive for a franchise to see it and actually see what has changed, and hopefully franchise fans get a little bit more excited. Is there probably gonna be a lot of franchise changes? Probably not, because obviously Diamond Dynasty and Road to the Show is what makes them the most money. It is the two most played game modes, and that's just the way it is. Obviously, you're gonna try to make more money, so you're gonna put more money into those modes that actually people play the most. But hopefully we do see some improvements with franchise coming up for MLB 25. All right, own the moment with more quick time events. So now apparently there's gonna be more quick time events, and I think these will roll over to Diamond Dynasty. The first thing is this throw right here. Now this is something similar, but there's also gonna be like, I guess, tags and stuff too. I'll show you guys something that I see later on and this is the new hitting that we were talking about. Swing like a pro with ambush hitting in all modes. So apparently this shrinks your PCI, but is very rewarding. If you make contact, it will give you better exit velos. So there's a risk and a reward. The risk is you get a smaller PCI, it's gonna be harder to square up a baseball. The upside is you're gonna get better exit velos if you do, and that's where you see like the 126 exit velos and stuff. I am very curious of how this will work with contact hitters that have low power. I think that could be a very interesting thing and could make low contact hitters a lot more usable, because those not low contact, low power players a lot more usable in MLB The Show, because if they got max contact but low power, you could use ambush hitting to shrink their PCI but get better exit velos even though they have lower power. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if that's right, but that would be kind of cool, right? That would definitely be really cool. Moving on to the next thing. Experience on-field enhanced with Showtech. So let's see exactly. I think that's just better graphics and stuff maybe. Oh, here's a slide. So Trey Turner right here is gonna slide and avoid the tag. And I think this will be something, a mini game that you can do in certain plays. I don't know if it was done here or he just did it on his own, the CPU did it, but I think there's be a mini game where you can actually play a mini game to avoid getting tagged out at home, second base, maybe third base and stuff like that. But just take it, there it is right there. See down, it's almost like throwing what is it? A changeup. It's almost like throwing a changeup. And if you do it correctly, he lifts up his body to avoid the tag. That's insane. I like it. That's adding more skill base in the game. If you're good at that, that could definitely help you from getting out when stealing a base, going for a double, going for a triple. That little mini game is going to be super sick, and it's going to add just a little bit of skill base into base running in MLB The Show 25. And I'm for it. Now, I notice here when he greens it, his whole bar turns green. I think that's different for MLB The Show 25 as well. Not sure, but I've never seen that before personally. I think that's something new. I think that's more of a Road to the Show thing. We saw the robbing of the homer. We've seen that earlier in the trailer. And once again, now this wasn't a mini game, but it still showed it. This is Ellie De La Cruz doing the same thing as Trey Turner. He's trying to avoid the tag at home, and he does avoid the tag. So we're going to have mini games avoiding tags at home plate. That would be absolutely turnt. I'm for it. Totally crazy. And there we go. That is the end of the MLB The Show 25 trailer. Or is it? Not quite. We dominate a new mode in Diamond Dynasty called Diamond Quest. I don't even know how this game mode works. I've never seen it. I don't even know what to think, right? You got 3 moves. You can move. Maybe there's different missions, different stuff. There's perks. There's so much on the screen. I don't even know what it means. But I am all for a new CPU, play versus CPU, Diamond Dynasty mode. People get bored of Conquest and like stuff like that. I don't think this replaces Conquest. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but maybe they incorporate it more instead of just having Conquest map after Conquest map after Conquest map. They incorporate something that's more interactive and more user-friendly and fun to play. I can't wait to try it out and do videos on it. Hey, best Diamond Quest tips on this channel. Hit that subscribe button if you guys are ready. But we have like a treasure chest, 3 moves. We got peanuts, 25 peanuts. We have a magnifying glass with 6%, which I guess we've discovered 6% of the board. I'm assuming there's penalties and there's perks that you can activate. It looks insane. And I can't wait to see exactly what this is. And finally, this screen is insane. Weekend Classic. On the left side, it still says like current division, spring training. It's like ranked seasons, right? Don't get confused. It has ends in 13 days. I wouldn't pay too much attention to that. This is just a screenshot. They don't want to reveal too much information, but it looks like Weekend Classic, AKA Weekend League from like Manny, might be coming to MLB The Show with their own style, right? Because on the right-hand side, it says current league, bronze 1. Well, spring training is ranked seasons. Bronze 1, we've never seen that in MLB The Show. So I'm assuming that that is a specific ranking system for just weekend league. And I think that Weekend Classic is still tied into ranked. So you click on ranked and there might be another mode in there, kind of like co-op, but now maybe Weekend Classic. Or maybe they just tie it into ranked for the weekend. So when you play during the weekend, this is what you see. When you play during the week, you see your regular division like spring training. But if you play during the weekend, you're going to see your bronze 1 or your silver or gold or whatever it may be. I don't think it's going to be a completely separate mode, but I do think we're going to have separate rewards, if that makes sense. At least I hope so. I'm hopeful. At least they're trying. We're getting something new. I'm excited to see what it is. I hope that we get better rewards with it, especially if we're sweating, playing like the best of the best, grinding ranked seasons, playing on other players on Legend. Obviously, I never really played on Legend in regular ranked seasons. I got the World Series, got my World Series player, and didn't really play ranked seasons. Now, if you get to a higher league, imagine like gold or diamond, you might have to play on a Legend difficulty, but there might be a reason to play on Legend difficulty with like a card or like 100,000 stubs on the line or even 1 million stubs on the line if you win the league that weekend. That's what I'm kind of hoping for with Weekend Classic. And new legends. Now, the third legend, I have no idea who it is. I think someone already said it on like Twitter or X or whatever, but I couldn't tell you. But we got Roger Clemens. That's huge. I think that's bigger than Manny Ramirez, because Manny Ramirez, in my opinion, has been in the game since I've been playing it. But I don't ever remember Roger Clemens being in MLB The Show. Maybe he was early on. I just don't remember. But I do not remember Roger Clemens being in the show. Manny Ramirez has been in MLB The Show in the past, from my knowledge at least. I'm pretty sure he has been. But Roger Clemens, I do not remember. Maybe I just don't remember him. But at least I think if they both have been in MLB The Show, Roger Clemens has not been in MLB The Show longer than Manny Ramirez. So I'm excited about both of those legends right there. And here's a new legend. Let me know in the comment section down below who this is, because I have no clue. Someone said his name and I already forgot. I have no idea. I'm sorry, but here it is. Pre-order available now. Standard edition comes out on the 18th. If you guys pre-order the digital deluxe edition, it comes out March 14th. So be sure you guys subscribe, turn notifications on so you guys get notified when all my videos go live. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.